Hi folks, this is reference librarian Joyce Miller. This page, Web Searching, has links to help you search the web more effectively. Okay, let's go to our good friend Google. Okay, now when we go here, pretty familiar site, when you do any kind of a search, you'll notice that you get way more than you need. Okay, so here's our general subject, bakeries. That's what, 1 billion? Okay, we don't need that many. So here is the secret to searching Google. If you go right over here, see this little gear symbol? If you click that, and right here, advanced search, if you click that, that's going to bring you to this page that has lots of different options. So here we have a topic of bakeries. Let's maybe add in, how about New York? Okay, we can limit it to a state and a phrase. We'll search for those two words next to each other. How about look for sales tax? Do we need to charge sales tax for our bakery? And let's see, maybe I'll simplify that to just plain bakery. Kind of play around with your words. You can click as many of these as you'd like. This one is very important, site or domain. This is where you can limit your search to just a particular type of website. Say like .govs, or maybe you want to find nonprofits, you could do .org, or maybe .edu if you're looking for college information. You can also use it, if you would like, to search a specific website like that. That's the New York State government page. Let's just leave it as a plain search like this. You can also go here and search for file types. Say if you wanted a PDF, like handout, you could request only those. You can also look for Excel spreadsheets or PowerPoints, and choose from the different options that are right here. Down here, this usage rights, not always totally correct. You can use it, but I would still double check that any information you use from here is copyright free. So let's click the advanced search, and if you notice, we found way less than 1 billion. Yay! And if you notice up here, see the kind of terminology up here. It looks kind of funny, but because we used the fill-in-the-blank advanced search, it came out like this, and that works fine. We don't have to memorize any of these particular terminologies. Okay, and here are some results. So what we did is we went to Google's advanced search. The way that we got there is we did a simple Google search. Then when you go over to the side, little gear symbol, click advanced search. That will make life a lot easier. Now I'm going to go back to our page. I was just, clicking around in here. There are other websites that you can use for search engines besides Google. So for instance, these are privacy search engines, DuckDuckGo and Startpage. Use my little mouse overs to figure out what they're about. You can also go back here, the Wayback Machine. People have used this to find historical websites all the way back to around the beginning of the web, around 1997 or so. This is a search engine that will actually plant trees when you search it. This is a reverse image search, Tonight. If you want more ideas, you can click these and just see some of the latest recommendations. Over here, if you need images for some, maybe a web page or a brochure or something like that, most of this information is available for you to use copyright free. Not all of it, so just double check the descriptions on each of the pages. Okay, I hope that you found this useful. If you have any questions, you can email librarian@sunyacc.edu, or you can use the green chat box right in the bottom corner of the library's webpage when we're open. Thanks.